currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. It would be greatly appreciated if you could take 1 second to drop a sub on the channel. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy No Limit Dots here, back with another video. But before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you all out there, y'all are kings and queens, and I hope y'all are having a very blessed day. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys one of the most electric, one of the most dominant player replica builds in NBA 2K24. It is going to be the best prime Shaquille O'Neal build. And if you really think about it, Shaq almost had like 2 different primes. Like, he had that stint in his beginning of his career with Orlando, and then he had it with the Lakers. But let me know what you think Shaq is most known for, being a Magic or a Laker. I guess it's got to be obvious. The obvious answer has to be the Lakers. You know, it only makes sense. Him and Kobe Bryant, the best duo that there will ever be in NBA history. I don't think anybody will ever compete with that. Like, this man, this man, as good as Kobe was, most people got him like top 7, top 8 of all time, undisputed. This man, Shaq, was winning those finals MVPs when they were on the same team. This man was a different monster with a career average of, I'm not even going to look at his career average. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at his playoff career average. Actually, it's almost the same, to be honest. But his career average is 20, it's basically 24 and 11, right? But we already know, like, in his prime, he was averaging about 28 and 12. With what, like 2, 3 blocks a year. Like, he was a unicorn. We will never see a player in NBA history like Shaquille O'Neal. And shout out Jersey. He was born in Newark, man. He got out the mud. He was a dog, bro. Absolute dog. So we're gonna go center, obviously. Then the height, Shaquille, obviously IRL 7'1", but we're gonna go 7 foot just because you get more attributes in this year's game. At 7 foot compared to 7'1", but we're gonna go with a weight of 263 pounds. We know he played at no less than 300, 290, 300. He might have got down to 290 at some point. I really don't think so. But early on, he's a big body, big boy. So then we're gonna go with the wingspan 7'10" as well. Starting off with the finishing, we know what Shaq was capable of in the paint. We know how dominant. We've seen the videos over the years of him literally making grown men look like children. It looks like he's out there playing pool basketball in the 6th grade when he's like 6 foot tall and all of his other boys are 4'2", 4'3". That's what he made it look like in the NBA for many years. So the standing dunk, we're gonna go ahead and put this up to a 92 standing dunk right off the bat, getting yourself elite contact dunks, or elite standing contact dunks for big men. And also, if you would like to stay to the end of the video, I will show you guys all the animations that I would put onto this build. So 92 standing dunk. Then the driving dunk is going to be a 75. The purpose for that you'll see at the end, but it's to get Giannis dunk style or dunk package at 75 driving dunk. Then the close shot's going to end up being an 80 close shot. And yeah, you're looking good so far. You had a lot of great badges. And last but not least, his post control, we're going to put it at a 50. Obviously, I would love for every single one of these finishing stats to be higher. But as you guys know already, in this 2K, you can't make an absolute demigod. And I like that about this 2K. It's a definitely much more balanced builder in compared to years past. So the midi, we can't lower it anymore. It lowers our close shot. So we're going to keep the midi at 40. The free throw is going to go up to a 47. I want to get the exact percent of what he shot from the free throw line. It was 52.7 from the free throw line. Yeah, if he was even closer, I think they said to like 70%, he would have been the all-time leading scorer by a lot. Some pass accuracy, he only averaged around 2.53 assists in his career. So we're going to go ahead and give him that 75 just to get yourself that silver break starter and be able to throw those outlet passes after getting an absolute snag of a board, because you're going to have high rebounding on this build. Then going into the build and the block and the rebounding, your block is going to end up being a 92, and to pair with that, you have to go with your interior defense being a 77 to get yourself that gold anchor. Like I said, in Shaq's prime, I think his career high in blocks was 3.5 blocks per game over a year. Like, when's the next time we're ever going to see that in the NBA? That's absolutely ridiculous. The steal's not going to be anything. He averaged less than half a steal game for his career, but the rebounding, like the D board is going to go up to a 93 defensive rebounding, and the offensive rebounding is going to be an 80 offensive rebounding. So you get the gold rebound chaser. And then moving into the physicals of the build, what you're going to want to do here is put the speed up to a 63. The acceleration stays at 48. And then the reason this is a Shaquille O'Neal build, and the reason the other stats aren't really as high as they potentially should be for Shaq, is we're going 99 strength. You can't make a Shaq build without it having 99 strength. It's just not, it's not Shaquille O'Neal. This is the most dominant big man in NBA history. You got Hall of Fame box out beast, Hall of Fame brick wall, Hall of Fame bulldozer with the fearless finisher, Hall of Fame immovable force. If they go down in the paint on you, you're not moving out of there. You're going to be able to box everyone up. Then the vertical, we're going to put that up to a 75. And then the stamina goes all the way up to a 96. And that is going to be the build complete. I would like you guys to comment down below what you would change about this build in particular. Me personally, I think the offensive board has to be higher. And the post control, his post control was unreal for that size of a man. That post control, that footwork that he had to go along with it, I mean, like, I'm telling you, you're never gonna see this type of big man ever again in your life watching the NBA, especially how they started moving more towards a stretch. Big men are more valued, but we get shades of Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella, and Wilt Chamberlain. All right, Wilt, I'm cool with Wilt. Wilt is a dog, bro. He's in my top 5 for sure of all time. Wilt's a dog. Clint Capella and Rudy Gobert being compared to this player build, that's some disrespect to the player build. I'm not gonna lie, that is very, very inaccurate. But if I had to say who else this build would remind me of, like, who else in NBA history would just have 99 strength? Like, you could say maybe this is a Dwight Howard build. Dwight Howard was also up there, definitely the most disrespected NBA player of all time. Not even making, what was it, the top 75 list of all time is crazy. Dwight Howard was him for many, many, many years. But yeah, I would say Dwight Howard, Shaq. What other centers were there that they were just that type of dominant? That I mean, I know, like, you got Hakeem, right? Hakeem was a dog. You obviously got Wilt. I'm thinking just offensive forces. You know who I'm thinking of? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't that strong. But yeah, let's go ahead and choose our team and show you guys the animations I'm going to end up putting on this build. Because, guys, if you make the build and you say it's trash, and you didn't stay to the end to see the animations I gave you, then that's why, man. I can't. The build is only 50% of it. It's like the build is 50%, the animation's 25, and then the other 25 is your user skill, right? Which I can't hold the controller and play the game for you, but I could do my very best to give you guys a build that's going to be very good, right? So let's go ahead and show you guys the animations. It's going to be for dunk style creator. That's the main thing we want to show you. So for 1 foot moving dunks, you could throw on athletic. That's really the only one you're going to want. But you could also, no, that's the only thing you're going to want, athletic, okay? Then the standing dunks, you want to go here and buy this elite standing bigs. Elite standing bigs. You want that 110%. Elite standing bigs. Then in terms of your signature dunk, like I said, you want that Giannis. You want the Giannis, and I heard that Dwight Howard is solid as well. But you also could have the Shaquille O'Neal. You would have to maybe test that one out. But Giannis is a good one, bro. Giannis, he goes to the rim. He gets some good animations. Never really gets blocked. He's got ferocity going to the rim. You're gonna be good with that. Then the rest of the animations, like you want that post hook to most definitely be Joel Embiid. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of like. There's not a whole lot of animations that I could really give you guys advice on, because you're not going to need any dribble moves or any pull-ups because you got no jump shot, and you don't really got a handle either. But nonetheless, guys, if you did overall enjoy the Shaquille O'Neal build, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, No Limit Dots. I'm out. Peace.